Hi, everyone, and welcome. We are Toast, and thanks for joining us this evening. We're going to do something a little different for you this evening. Have you ever been to an event where people tell stories and interesting things happen? Well, we're going to do that for you once again this night. So all I need from the audience, though, is just a suggestion of some sort of event where people tell stories, like a wedding or anything?
Birthday.
Okay. A birthday. Now, what is something that you would not normally associate with a birthday?
Killer bees.
Killer bees. Okay. Well, then this is Killer Bees at a birthday, and we are Toast. Hi, everybody. My name is Chucky. Thank y'all for joining me on this special occasion. I'm so happy y'all are here. And thank you. All the presents look so lovely, and we've got quite a spread out here for you, as you can see.
Yes, I love coming to these birthday parties. Every year we set up all the barbecues. We grill the gator, we grill the pig, we grill the crawdads, we grill it all. And we don't stop eating until sun comes up. And I'm telling you, Chucky knows how to have a party.
My name is Alf. As you all know, I've been Chucky's best friend since we were little babies. You know, it's been such a pleasure seeing you just grow and turn another year older, Chucky.
I am Mrs. Axworthy, the housekeeper. I set the table at 4. I will leave before sunset. I don't stay in the dark.
Hey, y'all, I'm John. I drive the car. We all have a great time. You know, it's a big old stretch limo, and you know they can drink back there. You know, every once in a while, I will admit I sneak a sip up front too. But you know, we just having a good time down here, and y'all should just come down to the birthday party, have a great time.
Well, hello, I'm Lola Lovegood. I am Chucky's lover. Yes, I'm his lover, Lola Lovegood. And I am so happy to be here celebrating my little love's birthday.
Oh, I'm having such a great time. Thank you so much for. Oh no!
What? Chucky, what?
Chucky, no, my best friend.
My love!
Speak to me, Chucky.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my. Someone's got to call 911.
I can't call 911. I gotta go throw up in a trash can.
Oh, come on. Chucky, what?
Chucky, no, my best friend.
I will get them up.
Speak to me, Chucky.
I have to go. I'm too overheated and I'm just too excited in a negative way.
Someone's got to call 911.
I can't call 911.
What are you doing, Mrs. Axworthy, with that body?
I'm mopping.
Well,
I can mop up before I go.
we've got to let the investigators look at this.
You're messing with the scene of the crime.
You know what?
I need to keep a clean
Has
house.
anyone called 911 yet? I'm going to go call.
I'm just going to try to save what's left of this party because there's a lot of good food here, and when I'm stressed, I like to eat.
Well, this is all rather shocking. Then again, maybe not. Chucky had a lot of friends, but he also upset a lot of people. Alf, for instance. I overheard them having a very heated conversation just the.
Now, Chucky, I know we have some disagreements, but you cannot deny that the original flavor of Beanie Weenies are the superior brand.
I can't stand the original flavor. The newest flavor is the best. Dark sausage. Oh, I love it.
Dark sausage? You can't tell me that dark sausage is better than the original.
It's got the spicy flavor. It's got the more exquisite texture.
Spicy flavor? Who wants a spicy flavor with your Beanie Weenies?
Everybody does.
It's that zesty sauce that you want to eat up with a spoon.
This is why we always get into arguments. We can never see eye to eye on the most important things in
I
life.
swear to God, Chucky, I just want to strangle you sometimes.
You bring this up all the time, I swear. And I tell you, you never come around to my point of view. You're supposed to be my best friend.
Well, man, we just had such a great time. I was driving Chucky and Miss Lola around, and they were canoodling in the back seat, making all sorts of strange noises back there. Every once in a while they put up the partition so that I can't find out what's going on. But I think every once in a while they leave it down just to see if I'm intrigued or not.
Oh my, Chuckles. My Chuckles.
Howdy doody, Miss Lovegood. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so happy today. Oh,
Now, do you want to maybe go for a car ride later on?
oh my, you asking me to go on a car ride? Oh, Chuckles.
I know you like keeping things fancy, and I know you don't like being in the outdoors too much, but you like seeing the outdoors. So I figure this is a way that we can do both.
Oh, Chuckles, yes, I would love that. I would love to go in a car with you, and I'll put on my best red dress and use my best bottle of perfume, and I will just look right for my Chuckles.
Well, if you don't mind, I don't quite have my driver's license yet, so we're going to have to bring our driver along. But as long as you don't mind the company, I think we'd really enjoy each other's company that way.
Chuckles, I don't know if I want someone watching.
Oh, well, you just got to ignore him, and we can put up the partition. He can barely see through anyway.
Oh, Chuckles, you take me for a woman like that. I can't believe it. But you know what? I just love you so much. I will do anything.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we can put the windows down.
What I tell you, I do have some concerns as Chucky's oldest friend, not dearest friend, but oldest friend through the years, me being his major party planner in his life, and all of the big events in his life. We really did have a big hurdle to get over with Mrs. Axworthy. It was back in 1972. She showed up sometime somewhere, I don't know, just kind of appeared, and all of a sudden, Chucky couldn't make a mess. So it kind of put a little hurting on the party planning, if you know what I mean.
I don't like fingerprints on my clean windows.
That's not a window. It's just a glass, Mrs. Axworthy. I just
cleaned
glass.
it.
I'm sorry. I thought I hired you though to clean this up.
You hired me to spare you from living in filth.
Ma'am,
And yet you keep tracking in filth.
yeah, you when I'm supper, you keep bothering, just trying You keep saying, take your shoes off when you're on the couch. I mean, this is my house. I'm not really sure why you do it.
My job is to keep this house clean. I answer to the house.
You answer to the house?
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to set the table now. I set the table at 4. I leave before sundown. I don't stay.
Let's go back to you answering to the house. You talk to the house?
The house doesn't like it when you raise your voice like that.
The house doesn't like. What is she talking about?
Oh my, my Chucky, my Chuckles. I love spending time with him, but I noticed he had been spending a lot of time with his friend Poupon, and I just did not appreciate that. But I remember a time when he and Poupon were having a little bit of squabble over who could cook the best gator meat, and I know that Chucky, my Chuckles, was not happy about that because he won the award for best gator cook in the South here in town, and Poupon's been trying to get that from him ever since.
Oh, Chucky.
Hey,
Chucky.
Pooh.
Now I know you won that award again. 5th annual barbecue gator
Guilty as charged.
special sauce, but I do have a bone to pick with you, so to speak, or an alligator tooth or two. Yeah, because I know, I heard through the grapevine, Tucker, that you are the one that kind of slipped under the so-called proverbial fence in my backyard and took my prized breeding gator 6 years ago. And then 5 years ago, you started winning all these barbecue special sauce contests.
Well, with my new housekeeper, I can't keep the gators myself. She tends to think that they're quite a mess and yells at me a bit. So I had to find a gator somewhere. Yes, I took it. I admit I had to. I had to get some meat somewhere, and it's a minor inconvenience. You all got but those 7 gators back there. You're all set.
You don't understand. It took years of singing the secret songs of gators to tenderize his harsh, sinewy, delicate flesh. It's the secret of my family. We brought it with us from the swamps here.
Well, that sure is funny because you sure happen to like those nice boots that I got you for your last Christmas.
Somebody can wear boots with pride and still be upset that their oldest friend, not their best friend, their oldest friend stole their prized breeding gator.
Now, I know that Chucky and John had a sometimes contentious relationship. I remember one time me and Chucky were in the back of his limo. We were drinking and having a good time. I think John might have been a little, jealous that he has to drive, We were getting all kinds of drunk at the back of that limo. Chucky.
Isn't this a great old time? I'm so glad I got this.
I'm incredibly drunk right now. Man.
Hey guys, you mind if I have a little? Pass a little up to the window, to the partition.
John, you're driving, buddy. You can't have any. Come on,
John. Come on, John. You're the help anyway. Come on now.
Oh, take it easy, Alf. We all grew up together.
Don't we feel like Miss Daisy Elf?
I tell you what, Chucky, I'm glad I'm getting drunk with you and only you and not anybody else.
Yep.
We have such a good time.
We have these nice, easy, convenient bottles of champagne that we can just drink down almost just with one hand.
All right.
Pass one of those right up here. It's fine.
John, you're the driver.
John, I think I'm going to have to put up the partition now.
Guys,
Put up that partition.
come on, guys.
What? He's just a lame-o.
Oh,
I
that's
can't believe him.
that's much better. I tell you, sometimes we just can't enjoy getting drunk in a limo anymore. Can we?
Exactly.
Living the high life.
Yummy.
Oh, this
yummy.
is mighty
Appreciate it.
fine tasting. Mighty fine tasting. Oh yes.
However, did you afford all this, Chucky? I'm just.
Oh well. Remember how you're part of that company with me a while back that I bought out your shares and you had to leave.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
actually, after you left, the company exploded, and now it's doing absolutely amazing, Elf. I can't believe I haven't told you this yet. That's why I got the limo and the champagne.
Oh, that's okay, Chucky. Some things are being brought to light here.
Well, we
Not
wouldn't be
gonna
able to
lie.
enjoy this in the back of the limo if that wasn't the case, huh? Hey,
This.
John, hold on. Let me put the partition down. John. Hey,
Yeah.
I was just telling Elf the story about how I purchased the limo and hired you up and everything, and how we're having a mighty fine time now.
Oh yeah, mighty fine.
This champagne has been tainted by
Well,
betrayal.
Elf, what's the matter? You look like you got a sourpuss on your face.
Alf, you're overreacting. Okay, it's not like somebody's been demeaning you for the last few years. Now that
John,
they
shut
get
up.
big for their britches.
I
John,
swear he
I
gets
did
lippy
not
sometimes,
ask
and we
you.
have to just let him know where he should be, right?
Now wait just a second.
I just wanted his
Nobody
opinion on this
should
one
be.
thing, so I'm going to raise the partition one more time. Here we
Oh,
go.
son of a!
I mean, it is nice being able to boss around John like I always wanted to, but
Of course, it's one of the perks of the job, right? How do you think I got this beautiful house and the housekeeper, and it brings
Yeah.
in the ladies? Did you hear that? Miss Lovegood, I've started seeing her.
Miss Lovegood?
Yes, Miss Lovegood. Do you know her?
Yeah. I did. Briefly.
How so?
Well, I just remembered this. It was at one of our bigger gatherings. I saw that new girlfriend. What was her name? Luna, Laura, or something like that. Lovegood. I know that last name. That sticks with you. And that old battle axe of a housekeeper. They were talking to each other. I think Chucky finally got two strong women in his life, and he can't handle it. He doesn't know what to do with two strong women, and they were really fists were raised. I'll just say that.
Now, Axworthy, you need to be put in your place because I have it on good authority that my Chuckles is going to propose. And when he proposes and we have a big Southern wedding, you, my friend, are going to be out on the street because I don't need another woman in my Chuckles' life.
You are not worthy of being mistress of this house. The house will spit you out. Now take off your shoes. Shoes are not permitted in this house, you unclean harlot.
Why you take those words back, you hussy?
Never.
You know what? My Chuckles, he will not stand for this. He will not let you talk to me that way. You are just a lowly housekeeper.
It's not up to your Chuckles. It's up to the house.
The house. You speaking voodoo. You need to. I tell you, when Chuckles and I get married, you gone. The house or no house. That is my man, and you need to go.
Well, I tell you what, old Chuck changed, man. We grew up together, and between Poupon, Alf, and myself, I certainly am not going to stand for it. I'll tell you, if somebody doesn't stand up to him, and just remind him of where he came from, well, I think he might just piss somebody off right, and they might do something wrong. I have half a mind to think, old Alf, he might do it himself. I mean, he's his best friend, and shoot, Alf.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to talk to you about Chuck.
I know. Okay. What about him? What about him, John?
What do you mean, what about him?
I've been thinking a lot lately about him. I'm just so, I'm mad. I'm mad.
That's what I'm saying. You and me and Poupon and Chuck all went to high school together, and now all of a sudden he thinks he's king stuff.
Buying up demon houses and limousines and.
Well, not only that, what about the time he bought all your shares and pushed you out of the company?
I know. It infuriates me.
Well, yeah, maybe we ought to talk to him.
I could be living in that demon house.
Well, ain't you want to talk to him?
Okay, let's do this. Chuck?
Hey, guys, come on in. Welcome to the house. Please, take your shoes off.
Take my shoes off.
Yeah, take your shoes off.
No, you better do it. You better do it.
If you wouldn't mind just, wiping your feet, just leave them outside.
Yeah. Now listen here,
Chuck.
we all grew up and went to Teddy Roosevelt High School together. I'm not taking my shoes off.
Just please.
John, he's being serious. You might need to take your shoes off.
I think it's for everybody's own good.
Chuck,
take a shoes off.
Chuck, we're here to yell at you.
Elf, John, this is great. I'm glad y'all showed up on my doorstep today.
We're here to yell at you.
Yeah, we're here for a reason.
Oh, well, come sit down, and make yourself at home.
Sorry, I'm late. I just had to finish putting my protective alligator teeth necklace. Because personally, I'm super scared of that housekeeper that you got. And before I cross this,
Poop, take your shoes off.
Please take the gator boots off, Poop.
Gator teeth on, gator boots off. Let me just say a secret incantation. Hold on. Okay, we're ready.
Thank you, Poupon.
Here we go.
Chuck, you big SOB.
That's right.
You've changed.
Yep.
Ever since you stole my shares of that company.
I bought them out fair and square for $12 a share.
Friend, and you double crossed him.
I gave him near $145 for those shares.
Chucky, you know that was my family business before the Gators. We took up the Gators after the mustard company went down. Good old Poupon here is not so happy with you either. You know how much them shares could have been.
Well, you know that there's good money in the canned gator meat business.
And I never
know
would
how
have
that goes.
I never would have taken that $140 if I known it was dirty liar SOB money.
That makes a real good point right there, Alf. All he thinks about is now is money. Back at Teddy Roosevelt High School, when the four of us used to hang out on the monkey bars, it wasn't about the money then, was it? It was just about monkeying around, eating them crawdads and them gators.
On those
and now all of a sudden,
bars.
Oh, John, driving it down the road, and don't get drunk while you do it, neither.
John, sometimes I wish I had the partition in real life when me and you were talking.
Chuck, you say one more word.
I'm sorry. I get full of myself sometimes, and I know I'm just really verklempt. As y'all know, I met someone, and she's just been wonderful, absolutely wonderful to me.
Chucky, don't you remember back in high school during recess when we would get drunk on the monkey bars together?
That's right.
And then we'd go to the seesaws and get drunk on the seesaws together.
Right there at Teddy Roosevelt High School.
And then John, you go and drive us all around. That was pretty fun.
And you didn't have any problems with me getting drunk then, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't have any problems. But now you're a professional, John. I got to keep up appearances here. I can't have no drunk limo driver. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Chucky, once again, you've changed. And we miss the old Chucky. We miss the little tousled hair, and when you smelled a little dirty. Now you smell so different.
Yeah, you smell like all them cleaning supplies that Miss Axworthy puts around.
Yeah, don't speak too loudly about Miss Axworthy, please. The house is very nice, isn't it? Can't we all agree on that? The house is
Yes, I think we can
very
all
nice.
agree that the house is very nice.
Beautiful house, beautiful home.
nice. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's not the house I was talking about. It was that old
yeah.
Axworthy.
Yeah, and maybe it's because I'm in love. Maybe it's because life has been very good to me. How about y'all come to my birthday party?
Oh shoot!
I'm throwing a giant party. Miss Axworthy's put some nice things out and kept things really clean for it, and Miss Lovegood's gonna put it on for us.
I thought I was your party planner.
Poop. Ever since we made it big in the canned gator business, you've been kind of holding off on me with the parties, so I put Miss Lovegood in charge of it this time.
Now, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, Chucky. You don't have any respect for your old friends anymore.
Well, she gets me the finest honey. She gets me all of the best gifts and things I ever could imagine.
Well, I feel like I'm in a alligator death row right now, Chucky. So I gotta get.
Here. Listen, Pooh. Let me cheer you up. I've got this beautiful honey-coated gator that I want you to try. It'll raise your spirits, Pooh. I swear. So just put some honey on here and just make sure you don't spill any of that honey on the carpet there.
Poop, Alf, y'all notice he's been talking a lot about this honey from Miss Lovegood.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if she ain't nuzzling in too close too soon.
Well, she does have that apiary, and she provides us with that honey-coated gator juice that we just all love, and it sells better than anything else.
Well, I'm just not sure what to think about this anymore, Chuck. Tell you what, I'll give you another opportunity. I'll come to your birthday party.
You know what? Maybe coming to your house in the middle of the night and barging in to yell at you was a mistake after all.
It is, but I think that I'm glad that y'all are here. I'm glad we had this conversation. Sometimes I do get full of myself, so I want y'all to show up, and we're gonna have a good time.
All right, Chuck.
Chuckles, I brought you some honey tea.
Hey, Miss Lovegood. Don't you know I love your honey tea? Is this fresh from the apiary, ma'am?
It is absolutely fresh, and I want to talk about your party and you inviting those friends of yours, Poopy.
Mm-hmm. Call it Pooh for short.
Oh, and was it Aphir, Assy, or whatever? And
It's Elf. He's my good old friend. He actually helped me start the company back in the day.
And then Jog. What's his name? I know.
It's a very common name. It's John.
John.
Mm-hmm. It's very common. It's John. He's the driver. He was in the limo. Remember when we were driving in the limo and we're getting a little nasty in the back?
I remember that. Oh, Chuckles. I remember that.
Well, he was the one spying on us the whole time. So you'll know him pretty well by now.
Well, Chuckles, I think you should watch out for your friends because they is a sneaky bunch.
They're good people. I've been around them since
I don't know.
high school. I love them and I love everything about them. They say I'm getting full of myself. I want to bring them back in my life. So can you please invite them? I told them you'd invite them to the party.
I'll invite them, Chuckles. I'll invite them. But honestly, let me tell you, I think they're all jealous of your affluence.
Well, it's that's neither here nor there. You know, it's when someone rises up above their friends, you know, sometimes people can get jealous. But I want to bring everyone back together and show them how down to earth we are now. You know, show them what we really got and everything. And
All right. We'll invite them. We'll show them the Southern hospitality that we do. We will make it special.
Miss Lovegood, can you also make sure that Miss Axworthy cleans up the house a little bit before the party?
Yes, I will make sure. Now drink your tea. I don't want you to not drink your tea. Remember, you drink it every day. Keep it fresh.
It's delicious, and it's amazing that even though I'm allergic to bees, that I can drink this honey just fine.
Drink that tea, and I'll go talk to Miss Assworthy, and we'll have a conversation about the party. You be good now.
Take off your shoes.
I am not doing such a thing as taking off my shoes and my own.
Take them off before I cut off your feet.
No, I am telling you that, Mrs. Assworthy, that I'm not taking off my shoes in my soon-to-be mansion.
Your mansion. The house will see about that.
Oh, Miss Assworthy, I don't like that tone. When I get married to my Chuckles, you will be gone.
I have served in this house for 8 generations. We shall see who's the first to go.
Well, just remember.
You know what, Miss Axworthy? I think you might be the cause for Chucky's untimely death. You knew that all he had to do was keep his shoes on, and that house would eat him alive. And you let him come in here. You might have even put a little mud on the bottom of his shoes as he walked in. I think you let that house kill him.
I don't control the house. I just listen to it. But you were jealous of Chucky's success. You got very angry with him last night.
Yeah, I wasn't the only one that was jealous of his success. Poupon, John, they all were.
John, I know you're always the quiet type, but I think maybe you've been a little too quiet recently.
You think it was me? Well, I tell you, I was the one doing most of the talking when we went and visited him the other night. Perhaps it was Miss Lovegood who's just muscling in on our friend.
Don't talk about me that way.
Oh, I'm talking about you, Miss Lovegood.
Yeah, you wanted that house too.
I have done nothing but do good things for my Chuckles. I feed him tea every day to keep him healthy, even though he's allergic to them bees.
That let's talk about that. How is it possible he can have all that honey tea when he's allergic to them bees?
I've been training his body.
How is it?
To take the bees. I've been training him. A little bit of tea a day helps him out, and I'm just telling you.
That doesn't sound like accurate science, but I think that maybe John could be. John, you're pretty mad about him being his driver.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. You got to be careful of them quiet ones. Always up front, but taking orders and his ire rising and rising, being treated like a little one, a servant. Because we all know how Chucky changed.
And I saw the way you were looking at us every time we were canoodling in the back of the car. I saw it. You were jealous. You wanted his money, his women, and that house.
Now, wait just a second. A little bit of voyeurism does not equal to a murder. I'm sorry. You may say I'm jealous. You may say I covet the house. But the truth of the matter is, old Lola Lovegood over there knew darn well he's allergic to bees.
How?
Saying that.
How can you talk about our love that way about me and Chuckles? Like, boy, I can't believe it. I love Chuckles.
You did steal my party planning title too, Lola Lovegood. I've been doing it since we were near knee high to a cypress knee, and now all of a sudden, no, my girlfriend, my lover, Lola Lovegood is going to do this party.
You're
What about you, Pooh? What about you, huh?
Yeah.
You wanna try and put this all on me? Listen, you're the one he stole the gator from in the first place. If it hadn't have been for that old mustard business going under, you never would have even started with them gators, and then he stole that from you.
Oh, listen, I could have him swallowed up by any of my 13 gators anytime I wanted to. That's the way he would have gone out if it was me. I would have done it right.
So you admit then that you were mad enough to feed him to the gators?
Sure, I'll admit it, but I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Likely story.
I don't know.
We all got likely stories. But guess who is always going to say it's the house? It's the house.
Oh, Miss Assworthy.
Yeah, she never talks about herself and her damn shoe dirty. Always talking about what is going on there.
Someone in this room has dirty hands. The house is telling me.
Yeah, you got some dirty hands yourself.
Awful dirty for somebody who cleans all day.
That's right. Awful dirty. And you know how hard it is to take off gator boots and then put them back on as I'm leaving the house? Mm-mm.
Lola?
All right.
The truth shall set you free, Lola.
Yeah, go on, tell it.
What happened?
I've been slowly poisoning my Chuckles. I've been giving him honey tea to slowly kill him. He died by asphyxiation from his throat swelling up. I'm so sorry. I loved him. I really did. I loved him so much. But I couldn't handle it. All the canoodling in the car and the being perfect and beautiful, and he was not even gonna propose, and he loved the housekeeper more than me, and he just loved everything. I needed him to propose, and he wouldn't, and I was so worried, and then I just killed him.
Oh, Lola. Lola, how could you? Who knew the tea being spilled would be what did it?
What happened that night, Lola?
Well, I hate to say it, but I'll tell you. Chuckles, I brought Goose an extra large glass of honey tea.
Oh, that's
Extra
so
honey.
great. That's so great. Oh, I love. Don't you know I love your honey tea?
I know you do.
Hey, I can't notice though that you didn't clean up after yourself in the kitchen, and we have a very big rule in this house about cleaning up after ourselves in the kitchen when we make something. Would you mind just going and cleaning that up?
First, drink your tea.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Drink all that. Oh, drink it.
Well, well, you know that I
Yes, I added a little extra bee honey.
it tastes really good, but I really need you to clean up around here. I mean, after all, you know, when we got so many people coming and going, and it's not like you're going to live here anytime soon. So just if you wouldn't mind taking care of the house a little better.
Drink your tea. Drink it. Drink the tea. I'll clean up the house later. Don't you worry. What do we have that Miss Assworthy for? Now
Well,
drink your tea.
This is great.
And that is how you kill a man with bees.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I knew it.
Oh, Miss Lola.
I'm sorry.
sure, I'm gonna miss Chucky. And thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Murder mystery